Welcome to another review show with Rae and Donna. Oh my gosh, we're so excited to give you our fashion review again from the Met Gala of 2022. This was the second one for, I guess, this year. And so this theme was, is it Gilded Glamour? Is that what they called it? Gilded.
Yeah.
Ooh. So we're back. First of all, I'm Donna Shealy, and I just love fashion and celebrity fashion and all that. And then we have Miss Rae Mack, who is our fashionista. Rae, tell everybody who you are.
So I'm Rae Mack, and I'm a girl who just loves to look at people, and I love when people look good.
Yes.
And so this is like my Christmas, the Met Gala. So I've had two Christmases now.
Yes, you
But
have.
so it's an exciting, theme. And
Mhm.
now I did take a little clip of what the theme is,
Okay.
just so everybody's like, because I keep seeing people say, oh, well, that person wasn't like the Gilded Age, and
Right.
but really it's called, and I got it off vanityfair.com.
Okay.
So it's the theme is Gilded Glamour, and the
Mhm.
concept leaves plenty of room for interpretation, right? Because it pulls from inspiration from the Gilded Age,
Okay.
when excess and grandiosity define both the decades and the fashion.
Mhm.
So really, it is a night about going over the top. And you can do that in a jewel tone. It could be a gold, it could be a silver, it could be a sapphire, lots of jewelry,
Okay.
lots of sparkle, or even not. So I thought
Okay.
I'd be in theme. You're in
Yeah.
theme. You're gilded. I'm gilded.
To wear a little sparkle. And was it a time period? Like I felt like they were kind of doing a certain time period with this. So tell me about
So yes. So the time period is the Gilded Age.
that. Okay.
And it's a time in American history. It is like from the 1820
Okay.
to like 1890, early 1900s. But that's
Okay.
when you had like Carnegie, Vanderbilt, all of these people who really built up New York. They were basically considered royalty. It was our answer to the royal line. And so these people were millionaires,
Yes.
and a lot of their real estate that they own, you can go, if you go down Fifth Avenue or the Upper East Side in New York,
Mm-hmm.
which is like one of my favorite places, you can see lots of homes, or what used to be their homes.
Mm-hmm.
So during this time, women were bustled, but they wore very lovely fabrics and
Mm-hmm.
rich, fabrics, and they had balls, and it was, I mean, now granted, there was a lot of poorness going on in the
Yeah.
surrounding areas, but
Yeah.
it's a time to you can step out into the land of fantasy, and that's what the Gilded Age was all about.
Okay.
So that's where the inspiration, you didn't necessarily need to dress and be corseted and in rich, fine fabrics, but
Okay.
a lot of the inspiration is from that. And there were a lot of celebrities who like also looked at what else was happening in history during that time as well.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, yeah. And we'll talk about that too, because I know a lot of people
yes.
reference that. So that is very good. All right. Well, let's get right into it. Let's not waste any more time. Here we go. Woo, you started it off like with a bang, right? Like you just went
Well,
move us over here.
I understood the assignment
You most
that you
definitely.
gave me.
Yes, assignment.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. First, this was the first person I saw yesterday. So she must have been one of the first ones there
Yeah,
because,
so her and her husband,
okay.
um, Ryan Reynolds, they were co-hosts.
Yeah, oh, okay. That's why they
Yeah,
were there so early. Okay.
yeah.
And this
So
is Blake Lively, right? So everybody will
yes,
know who
and
that is. Okay.
she's wearing Versace.
Oh my gosh. Like this is not even capturing the beauty of this gown. I mean, and you
Now
thought
you
it was,
saw the transition,
yeah, you
right?
thought it was two separate gowns. And
because I missed everything.
yeah. She said, I missed everything.
I missed it all. And I think you watched it.
Yes, I saw the
yet.
beginning. You saw the end. So we kind of got a good mix here because I ended up turning it off, but you kept watching. So, but I saw this and was in awe. I was like, oh, is this what we're doing tonight? This is how we're doing it? Okay. This is absolutely gorgeous. And you said it's Versace?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not a surprise.
No, I mean, and it's so not a, I mean, it's so opulent. She's got on a tiara, her earrings. I mean, unfortunately, like you said, this just didn't even capture the jewel tones. And then you had also sent me the video, so I got to see how they unfolded that bow into this rich, beautiful aqua color train, and then they took her gloves off, and but the earrings and the tiara totally had all of those colors in.
Yes.
And it was great.
Oh, it's beautiful. And she looks great in it. I mean, I love the colors. So that kind of blue, like Tiffany almost blue with that gold. I don't even know what that is, a rose gold. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, everything about
it's two different types of, one's like a rose gold, one looks like a copper rose gold. I mean, it's colors in there that you wouldn't even think would look good together, that look good. I mean,
and those are actual jewels, like on her bodice. Like, that is not just, it was actual jewels, right? Did I see that wrong?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it was. Looks like I couldn't really tell, and like I missed it. I missed the full description. And like you said, the pictures just. But that's awesome. God, I wonder how long that took to make.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. One of the best ones of the night. So hands down, I just absolutely loved it. All right, we're gonna go on because we don't want to keep dragging it out. But oh my gosh, this girl right here, Janelle Monáe, is just ridiculous. She's ridiculous.
Yes. She and the cool thing I like about her, so she's wearing Ralph Lauren. And I like how, she started out with a black and white suit, and she still kind of gives you hints of that. Yeah. Even though she's grown now. Like,
so grown, yeah.
She still gives you her little black and white in some kind of way.
Yeah. But and they talked about the black and white and why she did that, because her mother was a janitor and her father did some type of domestic work too. So she always said she did that to represent her parents and their humble beginnings. So she said, you know what, I'm just going to wear black and white because I come from humble beginnings. And that's kind of just, my thing. And so for her, I know she's kind of moved out of that a little bit, but for her to come back to that for this, I think is gorgeous. And it's just the way the hood is a part of the dress in the front, and it comes around. It's listen, this dress is amazing, and she looks so good in it.
Stunning. She's giving us body. Adi adi adi. Adi 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 adi. Adi 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 adi.
I'm like, girl, stop.
Yeah, she looks fantastic.
I love how you gave us the front and the back. Yes.
Well, I tried something a little new.
Yes, you did. Look at you. Look at us moving on up. Honey, we're going to put give E a run for their money, okay?
Okay. We're going to sit up there with Karamo.
Yes. Oh, okay.
So.
Cynthia.
Yes. So Cynthia Erivo. Finally got her name right, because I've been putting an N in her name for so long. So she has on Louis Vuitton. And I also wanted to show a close-up of her accessories, because one thing about her, she always gives good accessories from head to toe, always. Yeah. And so now there is a little bit of a story behind her look, because she's also got on the white gala. Yep. And in her interview, she spoke about how, enslaved African women always had to cover their hair.
That's
This
right.
is an homage to them. She also mentioned Daughters of the Dust, a movie by Julie Dash, one of my favorite movies.
Oh, wow.
And the women wore, it's also ceremonial to wear a white headdress.
Okay.
And then she spoke about women in Africa and the way they wear their headdresses. So, because I'm gonna say initially I saw the dress, I didn't like it at first, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, but I like the gele. And then once I learned the story,
Yeah.
and then saw like a different picture of the dress, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I can work with that.
That changes your perspective. When you get the backstory, it really does change all of that. So I agree with you as well. Because I didn't
Yes,
know until I heard the story and I was like, oh, this is great. Like she
this
really
is
did that. Yeah.
yeah, and
Beautiful.
it's so thoughtful, and
Mhm.
she always gives us a little something exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. And the nails, she says she never knows. And they gave us a close up on the nails. Like she has a cameo on it. Like there's so many things on her nails that are just fabulous. But
Yeah.
apparently she is becoming known for this with the accessories, like you were saying. Like when she was going down the carpet, people were like, okay, let's see what you have on your nails. Like it's a thing now. Like that's like expectation now with her. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And
great.
her stylist is Jason Bolden, and they work very well together.
I didn't know that.
And
Okay.
she has like her earring game, like
Mm-hmm.
this. I mean, obviously it's covering. So what she did, I think, instead of giving us her earring game tonight, she just gave us all the rings in the world.
Gives all the rings and the nails. Yeah.
Right.
She
Because
just
her
did
earring
both.
game is usually ridiculous
I
too.
didn't
And I
know
just
that.
love how she's got this cute little Louis Vuitton,
Uh-huh.
and it just looks great
Yeah.
with her gown. I mean,
It's
that was
perfect.
amazing. She just perfect.
She did a great job. It was great. So yeah, I keep sorry bringing that up. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing these for the first time. When you the order, I'm seeing the order. Let me tell you some. First of all, I love green, of course, for obvious reasons. But I love green, and this dress is like I would totally wear this. It's
Me
everything.
too. Me too. It's
Michelle
gorgeous.
is giving us, and the necklace.
Yeah. So she had on, Michelle Yeoh had on Prabal Garam. And I
I don't
mean,
know who that is.
he is an Asian designer. So
Okay.
a lot of the Asian girls
Mm-hmm.
and women,
Uh-huh.
and some of the brown girls were Prabal. He's fabulous. But you know, he's a strong immigrant advocate.
Okay. That I
So,
remember them.
so,
Yeah.
and if you look at the detail, like on that sleeve, there was like
Mm-hmm.
little buttons. That's why I
Yeah.
got both sides of, I mean, and
Mm-hmm.
her necklace was also by an Asian designer.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't write down the name,
Okay.
but it was gorgeous.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
absolutely
Michelle
gorgeous.
Yeoh she's one of my favorites. I was telling somebody about her today, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, she was in Kissing Tiger,
Yes.
Crouching Tiger, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I was
Yes.
so excited, I couldn't even get it all together.
Right.
Crouching Tiger,
Yes.
Kissing Dragon.
Kissing Dragon.
And I was like,
Walking
yeah,
over.
and Crazy Rich Asians and Walking. Oh, I mean, she's an
Walking over home.
amazing.
Like she's not. I mean, she's a good actress, amazing actress, but like she's martial arts too. Like she could kick your butt.
Yes.
She is no joke.
Yes. And I'm just so happy to see that she's in film and TV now. Like, again, like there's always, when there's a resurgence of some celebrities, you're always like, yes, she's one of those.
She's one of those. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. And I think they were saying something about this being a repurposed. I think a lot of people did that was kind of a theme too. Like we're like,
Yes.
hey, let's repurpose some of these
Yes.
fashions from a few years back. Let's bring it back. So I thought
Yeah, like Emma Stone wore her wedding dress. I didn't
know that
put
was
it
her
on
wedding
here, but yeah, because
yeah.
but so there was a lot of, like you said, repurposing and
Mhm.
just really being cognizant of the environment and
Yeah.
fast fashion and waste. So
Yeah.
I thought that was awesome.
I think that is great. All right, let's move on. Alicia Keys. Listen, this was really dope. This, wow, wow, wow. On the crystals and the New York on the Cape. I was blown away. And she is wearing the silver.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, the bead work is amazing. And,
Mm,
you definitely had to have the full view of the cape. So, she's
yes.
obviously wearing Ralph Lauren
Mm-hmm.
because Swiss Beats just told us.
He told us he wanted to represent. It's New York,
It's New
obviously.
York, she's 100% representative of New York City.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, she's even given us something really cool with her hair, that slick back pony with her baby hairs and those
Yes.
discs in there. So she was a whole look. Like
She did
she
that.
and her body looks really great too, because that's not
Yeah.
an easy gown to pull off.
No.
You know,
She looks great.
she looks great.
There's nothing you can say about it. I mean, you can't hate on it, y'all. You can't hate on Alicia tonight.
Yeah,
She looks amazing in that. Everything, the whole thing just worked. And
yeah.
Swiss, he just was like, "Hey, I got your back. I'm over here. I
And he
got
played
it."
his position. He played his position because that's actually, the fact that he had on the baseball jacket with the
Mm-hmm.
Yankees ball cap, that was perfect.
Perfect.
It was like perfect
Yeah.
because and it
Yeah.
looked cute. Like it worked.
It worked. It really did. And they talked about the beading on the dress and the cape and how long it took. I mean, this was some work to get the
Yeah,
skyline of New York on the. I mean, that was hand done. It was phenomenal. So bravo.
amazing. So
Oh,
I'm gonna just tell you, most of the people that we're looking at tonight, we're gonna like. So I didn't put any. I had to actually get rid of most of the ones that might have been a
yes,
miss.
right.
So I'm just
Because
letting you know.
there were so many people. So I get it. So yes. Oh, this is good. I did not even see these close-ups of Teyana Taylor. Wow.
Yeah, that headpiece is amazing. So Teyana
Uh-huh.
has on Iris Van Herpen,
Oh, okay.
and it's she's gilded in her own way because this is over the top for me. It's
Mm-hmm.
futuristic.
It is.
Look at the jewels on that head piece is
Peace.
amazing. Her
Yeah.
makeup is amazing. I like this better than that thing she had on at the last one.
Yeah. I can't even remember
You
what
know,
something short.
it was like she was basically kind of like naked,
That's
but
right. I
and
remember. I
this,
remember
yeah,
something was going on that this one she's covered up.
she's covered up. She still looks very sexy,
She really does. Oh,
and she's like a fabulous futuristic jellyfish.
that's what I'm getting. That is what I'm getting. And this piece on her head, it looks like be very careful or you're gonna scrape your whole face. Like
Yeah,
I don't even know
yeah.
how they got that on her, but okay. It's
No, and she
working.
doesn't need. She has a very tiny little earring and her
Yes.
little nose hoop, and then the makeup. I mean that her eye makeup
Her
is
eye makeup
gorgeous.
is phenomenal. Yeah, everything is giving me the lip, everything is perfect. Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful job. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so we have two looks here. So is that
So
Tessa?
that's Tessa Thompson, and she's
Okay.
in Carolina Herrera. It is
Okay.
it is a definitely a pink dress. However, picture it comes out a little bit lighter than that.
Yes.
Um, she looks gorgeous.
She
Her
does.
makeup and her hair really
Mm-hmm.
her hair and her makeup.
Mm-hmm. I
I'm
give you.
sorry, Valita just texted me.
I was like, what happened? Did we freeze? I thought we froze for
No, her hair and her makeup complemented the dress.
Okay, yep.
And it was very now like her dress is definitely like a gilded age
Mm-hmm.
debutante ball dress on acid, but not
Yeah.
acid, but like
That
on
acid.
something on that would make it big. You know what I'm saying? Like fleek.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna use it. I don't know, young people. I'm just going there.
You're trying to give us, the right analogy. Hey, it looks like cotton candy.
cotton candy realness.
Yes. But she looks
And then you
great.
had Miss Sierra. She does.
Mm-hmm.
Tessa looks really, really gorgeous. I mean, she's a fashion girl. She's willing to try things. I mean, she had that cowboy hat last time. I don't know how I'm remembering some of this
I
stuff,
don't either
but
because I don't remember none of that. But yes, you're bringing it to my remembrance. Now you're
she
telling
had
me
like some hat.
this is Sierra because I didn't know what was going on over here. This is
This is
Sierra.
Sierra. Yes. Now I didn't see her last night. It was one of the pictures I saw today, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna throw her in the mix. You know, she's compared to Tessa, obviously, she looks very understated, but
Yes.
she's wearing Michael Kors.
Okay.
It fits beautifully. She's giving us leg. The shoe is amazing.
Amazing. Her body. It's like, what?
Her
What do
body.
you do? What are you doing? How are you doing
Yeah.
this? Sierra.
Sierra is actually aging backwards.
I mean, really, what is happening right now? Look at this. Oh, it's giving me a little zebra. Like it's, I mean, not in a negative way. It's pretty.
No,
I like the pattern and it's beautiful.
Yeah. It's
I
a
love
gilded zebra.
I really, yes, that's exactly what it is. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Oh, we got some, oh,
I gave you a little trio of peoples here. So Naomi Campbell, she had on Burberry. I didn't do the full length picture because I really wanted you to be able to see the details in her dress, which was
yes,
actually more spectacular than the whole dress. And then
exactly.
she gilded her face. So
She did. And
Queen
I
Mother can
mean,
do no wrong.
she can do no wrong. And it looks beautiful. Like it works. It's not
It
overdone. It's like, yes, that's what your face should look like. That's like,
Yes. And I'm gonna just put this on and go to the grocery store.
right. I just put some, yeah, some things here on my eye, on my forehead, and this is what I do. I mean, come on, Naomi
Yes, I
Campbell.
am gilded. And that dress, the whole dress was really gorgeous, but the
It was.
crystal beadwork on it is the actual, the Burberry like
Yes.
logo. That's what that is in
I didn't
crystal.
know that. Okay. She looks amazing.
Yes.
This is
And then we had
Miss Kerry.
yes, Kerry Washington. She has on Tory Burch.
Okay,
And
Tory Burch.
yeah, right. It's definitely risque, but
It
in a very
is.
tasteful way, because I'm just realizing that it was transparent just now.
I didn't either know that because I saw some other video of her earlier and I didn't know that it was transparent. But she's
Yeah.
wearing. I mean, she's giving us body too.
She's giving us body, and
Mm-hmm.
the fact that I didn't notice it was transparent means a lot of things. So
Mm-hmm.
she looks good,
She
and
looks good.
up close she didn't even have on like a lot of makeup. Her jewelry was very understated. She just let the dress do its thing.
Let it do the work. I mean, it's beautiful and it's classy. It's transparent. It's classy, so it's really giving us class. All right, so this was the young lady over here that I was like, who's that?
So that's Kiki Lane.
Yeah.
And I did the close up. She has on Prabal Gurung.
Okay.
But I wanted to did the close up because she number one had an afro.
Mm-hmm.
Right? How American is that?
How awesome is that? And how frequent do we see that? Not a lot.
Exactly.
So, and I mean, she's a perfect afro. So yeah.
The perfect afro. Her eye makeup was so pretty. She was like had a gilded pink eye. Yeah. And her necklace. I mean, she's just such a beauty, and she's got like a delicate beauty.
Yes.
She's like a doll.
She looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give you a little Kiki close up.
Well, that was perfect. We needed a close up of Kiki. Oh my God. This is so beautiful.
I wanted you to see we have Jodie Turner in Gucci. I mean, her skin, I mean, I don't understand. Like, if this is what being in love does to your skin, then I'm going to be in love.
Yeah.
Because
her skin looks like poured chocolate, just melt. I mean, it's so beautiful. Her skin.
Amazing. She looks so good. And I mean, her husband, I mean, they could have done a little bit more tailoring on his pants, but that's okay. Pants. Yeah. Because he doesn't even matter.
Right. He was like, I'm just coming with you. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
about
that's
you,
how,
babe.
like, whenever you see the pictures of them, that's basically how he's looking at her.
Yeah. I
You
mean, he's
know,
like, it's about you, babe. It's about
it's
you.
all about
Now,
you.
tell us something she's been in, because I'm trying to remember where I know.
Queen and Slim.
That's the one you told me that yesterday. Okay, yes, she's the Queen and Slim. Okay, now is he an actor too?
He used to be on Dawson's Creek.
Okay,
I forgot his name though.
he's
So
good
hey,
looking. He's good looking, but she is just chocolatey, drippy, just golden. Just she's gorgeous. Just
and
gorgeous.
she had a baby not that long ago, like maybe 2 years ago or three
Right.
years ago.
Just put us all to shame. Yeah, I had mine 22 years ago, but and I'm still working on it.
Well, I'm working on yeah, okay. I have nothing. So,
Okay, Erika Badu. Is she with her
so
designer?
sure, that's what I'm gonna say. I wasn't even paying attention to him, and I should
Okay.
have, but
Okay.
she's wearing Marnie,
Okay.
and she's definitely on some kind of Gilded situation here.
Yeah.
You know, it's an interesting gown. I'm into it
I am too.
just because
Yeah, it's given it's Erika.
it's Erika.
uh-huh. It's given Erika. I
Uh-huh.
mean, her braids are matching with it. Like I saw some close-ups of her braids. I was like, oh, that's going right along with what she has on. I mean, they put jewels and different things in it. It looks good. I mean, it's
And she stays again, she's another person that stays true to
yeah, her brand or
her brand, but it evolves.
mm-hmm.
Just like, how we talked about Janelle Monáe,
Yeah.
they stay true, but so I should have gotten this picture. That the top is actually a bikini. It's a
On
bikini top
Erika.
on Erika,
Yes.
and
I
has
see it.
beads hanging down.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I'd look up to see if I could see if that was the designer, and it might be.
Mm-hmm. Now, are those pants or is that a dress? Or is that a skirt? I mean,
I can't really tell
yeah,
because
I can't
the
tell.
beads are the way she's standing, and then also the beads.
Yeah,
Oh no, I think it's a pant
I think.
because in this picture I'm looking at her leg is kind of like this.
Yeah, I was thinking it might have been pants too. Just kind of the angle that even on this one, it's giving me a little like it's pants. But either way, it still looks good. It's Erika, and I'm assuming that's the jacket that's hanging down, or
And it's got tails.
yeah, it's got tails. Yeah,
I love it.
and the top hat. I mean, she did the top. I mean, that's cute.
Yeah, she's just really, it's such a great head to toe look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just very pulled together and staying true to Erika.
Staying true to Erika. Okay, Lizzo. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm in the middle of watching her series right now and I'm enjoying it actually. At first I was like,
It's
I don't
so
know.
enjoyable.
I just saw the episode where Jasmine got kicked off and I was like, thank you, bye Jasmine, because she was getting on my nerves. But anyway, I digress.
I digress, but I like, it was the concept of I don't want any toxicity.
I love that. And she didn't, and they didn't need it. And I was just like, yes,
This is not that kind of show.
Not that kind of show, honey. We're not trying to have the drama. So it was perfect. I was like, bye.
Exactly. So Lizzo has on Tom Brown.
Okay.
And she played the flute on the red carpet.
I heard her. It was so beautiful.
That was so cute. Mm-hmm. And then her dress, I didn't get a picture of her dress.
Okay.
But it's very corseted at the top, and then it's got like a sheer panel.
Uh-huh.
And then the rest of the skirt, as you can see, are like, it's the buttons. Yeah. So it's almost like there's a sheer panel like right at her thigh.
Mm-hmm.
But she looked gorgeous.
She did.
I mean, her hair and makeup is always on point.
I see her nails over there too. This jacket is literally everything. Like that's to me the outfit. I mean, I did see her without it on, and the dress was okay to me. It was a little different, but what she has on the outer jacket,
because that's what it really was all about.
That's what it was really all about. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. And I did like, I warmed up to the dress as I saw her in the party with it
Okay.
on. I got a little bit of much more of an appreciation.
Okay.
But the fact that she is able to get clothing from very top designers,
Mm-hmm.
and they are ready to dress her, is just shows how far we've come as far as being accepting of women and their different body shapes.
That's right.
So, shout out to Tom Brown, shout out to Christian Siriano. I mean, those are just the two that I can think of off the top, but
but Christian he's been like that for a while. Like that is his thing, diversity and body shapes and different things like that.
Exactly.
So that's huge. I love that. And I have to look up Tom Brown. I'm not familiar, but.
Well, he's a British designer and he does like weird stuff.
Okay. Well, that was nice. That wasn't weird. I mean, I thought that it was really nice.
Yeah, he's got his aesthetic is like almost taking equestrian chic and making it, and I say weird in a complimentary way.
Got you.
Okay. Like he just had a show at Fashion Week. Okay. I mean, his Fashion Week show, he just premiered it. Is something happening to my Zoom?
No, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, it did it once before. So anyway.
Mine didn't do anything, so I don't know. So we got Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade.
Yes, and they are wearing Versace.
Okay.
And I gave you the other picture so we can just see that again. Here's some history. Mm-hmm. She's playing homage to Diane Carroll.
Diane Carroll. I see that. She did a good job.
And I don't really know what happened to Dwayne Wade's shirt, but
it's missing. Yeah.
In action. And they also have the same stylist as Cynthia.
Okay.
Jason Bolden.
I can see that. Yeah. Yeah.
And they're like good friends with him. So
okay.
But I thought they looked really, really, I thought they looked cool. They didn't look contrived. They didn't look like they were trying too hard. Yeah. The dress was very complimentary.
Yeah. It looks great on her. And it was good to see that what they were trying to go for with the Diane Carroll look. And they made it very modern and it's beautiful. And I love the little red flower on the waist.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Gives it the right kind of pop that you need for that.
Exactly.
Great. Oh, let me tell y'all, I love how you put the rap. Okay, first of all, yay to the rap ladies in rap right here. You got them all together. Cardi B was giving me all kinds of beauty with this dress. This picture's not even capturing the jewels and what she had on this body. Okay, yesterday she was working it.
Yeah, she looks fabulous. Mm-hmm. And she has on Versace. And
she came out with Donna. Is it Donatella?
Mm-hmm. She came out with Donatella.
And they were on the carpet together, so it was just like, oh, it was beautiful. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she looked great. And then we had Megan, and she had on Moschino, and she came out with Jeremy Scott, who's the creative director.
Okay.
Yeah, for the label.
Beautiful. She is right on theme with these wing type shoulder pads, and the way this dress is made, it is fitting her so well.
Yes, and it fits with the theme, like you said, because it's like we love. I mean, by we, I mean the United States of America, love an eagle. Yeah, we have eagle statues everywhere. Yeah. Definitely in New York. Yeah, there's like on everything. There's an eagle or some type of bird. So it was perfect. Yeah, she's so gilded, and her nails were great too. But I didn't get that picture.
Yeah, you can kind of see them, but I bet you they're gorgeous. Looks like Cardi's giving us nails too. And then we have Nikki.
So Nikki has on Burberry also,
Oh, okay.
which I was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
It's a little risque for
Yes.
them. But what's interesting is she I don't know, like I think I need to do a deep dive and see, did she have like malfunction? What was going on? Because she held the top of her dress the whole time.
Really? Was she holding it like this?
If you heard her, yeah, she's always, so I don't know if something happened with the top and it didn't fit and they didn't have time to work it out. I'm not sure what
Okay.
happened, but I
Okay.
feel like I might, just because I'm nosy, need to take a little bit of a deep dive
Yeah, yeah. And see
and
the
just find out.
original design on the model, and see what it was supposed to, how it was designed to fit. And
Yeah,
maybe it
because
was supposed to hang low like that. She just,
yeah,
maybe it's because she just has a lot of boobs and they didn't quite, think it went the way it should have gone. But
yeah,
mhm,
but I could, it's like one thing when you want it that way,
right,
you're not going to do this. So when we get off, you're probably going to go, I want to see what you were talking about. And you'll
exactly.
see, like, there's a few pictures, and, now the cool thing was there was like this polka dotted uh, netting.
Yeah,
It
was
was,
that, so that is netting. That's not on her skin.
I don't think so. I thought it was like just a little
Yeah,
netting
and
thing.
going up to her neck. It's beautiful. I kind of like it.
I
I
thought
mean,
that was, yeah. And I love the baseball cap. I thought
yeah.
that was so cool.
Yeah, and those
So
are pants she has on, right? Leather pants. Okay.
leather pants. I thought she looked great. It's just the
Yeah.
only thing was the top, and I wouldn't have had a problem with it if she wasn't tugging on it all night.
Yeah.
I'm acting like I was there.
Yeah. Like she was tugging on it all night. I was watching her all night. But I didn't know that. I just saw her come on the red carpet. So, of course I'm gonna go look and see what was going on with
Yes.
her. She's not as comfortable as she probably wanted to be in that. Okay. This was it right here, because when I saw this, I said, this is something I would have worn if I was invited.
Yes.
One day,
And
Ray, we're gonna be invited. But
one day, and I have to sit at somebody's table because I'm not paying $35,000 for a
yeah,
ticket. That's just not going to happen.
okay, that's okay.
But so now, Sarah Jessica Parker has not been
Oh, excuse me, Johnny. Mhm.
there in quite a while. Like
Really?
she has not. She definitely, yeah, no,
She hasn't been there in a
she
while.
hasn't been there. Yeah, it's been a few years
Okay.
since she's been at the Met Gala.
Well,
In fact, I want to say the last one was when they had the religious
mm-hmm.
artifact one, and
Okay.
she came in with this amazing headdress, and I think that was the last one she had been to, because
Okay.
that's the one where Rihanna dressed like the Pope.
The Pope. Yes, I remember that. That was the theme. Yes, religious.
So, obviously now she's been on the cover of Vogue this past year.
Yep.
So, and just like that. So of course she's
Hmm.
back.
She's back. Hmm.
She's back. So now her dress is by Christopher John Rogers,
Hmm.
black designer. And let me tell you, if you've seen like this multicolored plaid suit on a couple of stars lately, it's
Hmm.
his. So
Okay.
he's been doing like these cinched waist and exaggerated hip dresses also. And he
Hmm.
also had a line with Target, some
Wow.
really cute frocks.
Nice.
So he has made quite the impact.
Hmm.
Now, I appreciated the dress
Hmm.
and I loved how she looked.
Hmm.
And then we heard the
The
backstory and it
backstory.
shut it all down.
Tell
The
us the
fact that,
backstory.
so I had to take a snapshot of this because I didn't want to get it wrong, but it's
Okay.
inspired by an 1860s ensemble
Hmm.
by Elizabeth Hobbs Keckley.
Hmm.
She was an African American seamstress and dressmaker to many, and including, interesting, she was Verena Davis, who was wife of Confederate President Jefferson Davis. Now, obviously, she was enslaved. If she was, right? But then she went on to be a seamstress and dressmaker for Mary Todd Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln's wife. But what she was able to do is she used her skills as a dressmaker to buy her own freedom.
Wow.
She was born into slavery in Virginia. And once she was free, she moved to DC, and she was a dressmaker to a lot of prominent ladies and their daughters. And then that is how she came to the attention of Mary Todd Lincoln.
Wow.
So it's you know, when you have first of all, Sarah Jessica Parker is such a thoughtful person.
Yes, for sure.
You know, like she puts a lot of thought into things. She doesn't just, you know, she's got to have like a story for it. And the fact that she did this and worked with Christopher John Rogers, who's a relatively new artist, you know, designer. He's not like, I mean, you know, it just was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, the story, the dress looks like it could have been, you know, when you look at, I mean, it's definitely got an antebellum.
It does.
Gold, you know, type feel to it. And it's just, so then I really fell in love. I mean, look at the bows on it.
Yeah. And
it's got pockets.
I was just about to say, and it has pockets. She wanted everybody to know that too. It has pockets.
Sure did.
And she's pointing to the fascinator. Like, she's just like, look at this. And that gives a really good pop of color. Like, it's really good.
Yeah. I mean, and then it's so funny because I can almost hear her saying, look at the hat. Look at the hat. Just like she would on
Sex and the City.
Sex and the City. And I feel like she did that on Sex and the City. And I can't remember what it was.
It might have been an episode where she was like, look at the hat.
Yes.
And she's referring to that.
And her hat is made by that very famous hat maker. Of course, I didn't get the name, unfortunately.
Oh.
But it's the hat maker. Wait, I'm looking it up real quick.
Okay. Well, it's
darn.
Beautiful.
Don't have it, but it's a British millinery woman, and she makes everybody's hats. She's mega famous. The Queen and all of them wear her hats. So there you go.
Oh, okay. So it's big time.
Yes.
Yes. Well, listen, she, to me, was one of the best. We started with one of the best, and we ended with what I think was one of the best as well.
Absolutely.
And I love how you did Rihanna at the end until next year, because everybody was missing Rihanna this year. They're like, oh, of course we're not going to see Rihanna because she's expecting and kind of figured she wasn't going to come. But man, you always want to know what Rihanna is going to wear. So
always, and you know, they did a commemorative statue to Rihanna. So, and it's just like the magazine, which is actually out now.
Yes, it is.
Hopefully, I need to go buy the magazine. It's so hard to find a newsstand that actually sit. You did?
Yes, I have the hold on one second. I subscribe to Vogue, and so yes, I have it. It's right here. So there she is. And I got it.
Okay, so perfect.
This week.
See, that's her. And
that is the actual picture that you got in the statue. See? Look at here. Yes, I got this in the mail this week. So I was so excited. I was like, you know what? I have Rihanna right here. So it's some very great pictures in here. So I haven't even looked at it yet, but
yes, I found one newsstand. It's weird because newsstands in New York don't sell as many magazines as they used to.
Oh yeah, that used to be the thing back in the day. Well, she has a great spread in here. I'm talking.
I can't wait.
Several pages. Okay, like they love Rihanna. They love her. So she has several pages. So it's worth the buy to get this.
Oh, I am ready. So
episode, and it's titled "Oh Baby." Oh baby. So it's so exciting. So yes, that was great. You listen, you have stepped up your game on these slides. I just want to say that was
Try, girl.
beautiful. You did a great job. I loved
Thank you.
it.
And look, and now I know how to send it to you.
Yes, yes,
So I can actually expect. I had so many pictures, Donna. It was like, okay,
yes.
so this is gonna be like 20 hours. She's gonna kill
No,
me.
it's not 20 hours. I don't know how long it is, but we did do a long time, but hopefully everybody was sticking with us and if they enjoyed it. I think it was great. I think you did a fantastic job. And I enjoyed it and I can't wait till
I
next
enjoyed it.
year.
Yeah,
Yay! Until next year for that. But of course we'll catch one of these award shows before then. So because that's what we do. But until
exactly.
next time, guys, thank you for joining us. Bye bye.
Bye.